I began to think, perhaps this man I'm prosecuting may be innocent.
And was it the whole procedures of Guantanamo? Did you feel the defense weren't getting the information they needed?
The procedure was defective. In fact, there was no procedure in place for turning over evidence. It was really dependent upon every prosecutor to come up with his or her own formulation for doing so. That struck me as appalling because, remember, this is 6 years into the process, and everything should have been collected at that point. There should have been a procedure in place so that we could ensure due process and fair trials for these defendants, for these detainees. There was no such process. Everything was in, as I say, disarray. Everything was contained in boxes that were not organized in any recognizable fashion.
So you didn't believe the detainees would get a fair trial?
I was convinced at that point that it was impossible to guarantee that they would get a fair trial. And I no longer thought I could ethically participate in a system like that. And remember, I've been a prosecutor my entire career. And one of the worst things, one of the things that keeps prosecutors up at night is convicting somebody who's not guilty of a crime and having them go to prison. And we'd kept these detainees at Guantanamo for, in some cases, almost 7 years. And that struck me as appalling, wrong, unethical, and finally immoral.
And was it difficult for you to decide to quit then?
It was the most anguished period of my life.